Hello everyone, today we will be starting with a topic called control statements. As the name suggests, control statements, it's going to take control of the programming. If you want to manage the program flow by making some decision or repeating code blocks, then you use control statements. How we use it, where we use it, I'll let you know when we'll do the practical implementation of it. First, let's understand what it is. What is the importance of control statements? Why it is important? They allow Python program to execute specific section of code based on conditions, adding logic and flexibility to the program. You always want your program to act as per the conditions, right? For example, let's say if I want to say if age is greater than this, then this should happen. If age is less than this, then this should happen. This is called decision making. So if you want your program to work as per the conditions and make decisions on the basis of that, then control statement is something you're looking for. What are the types of control statements? First is conditional statements. These statements include if-else, if-elif-else statements which enable the code to run different paths based on the true or false conditions. So first we'll work on conditional statements, then we'll go for looping and loop control keywords. So first let's get started with conditional statements. Let's say I want to make a program in which automatically this should happen that if the age is greater than or is equal to 18, it should say yes, you can vote, you have voting rights. Otherwise, you don't have voting rights. So it's a simple program. I want to show you how if, else or decision making works. So first of all, we'll declare a variable called age. So age, let's say it is any number you can assign to this. Now I'll start with the conditional statement. So if age is greater than or is equal to 18, print you can vote. One thing I would like to highlight about if statement is, if statement works only if the condition is true. So if the condition is true, then only this section will get executed. Otherwise, it will come out of the section and whatever you have written beneath it will get executed. So if will work only and only if the condition is true. So in this case, condition is true, age is actually greater than 18. So let's execute and see how it works. See, you can vote. Now let's say age is 11 and now I'll execute it. Nothing is displayed. So condition is not true. So if statement won't work. But what if you want to handle that part also? If the condition is false, I would like to display something at that point also. I don't want it to be empty, not showing anything. I would like to display something. For that, you can use another section called else. That if it is not true, then show this. If statement is false, then else statement will work. So else print no voting rights. So let's execute this. See, no voting rights. So when the condition is false, so what is the condition? This is the condition. When the condition is false, it will jump to the else section. But if the condition is true, it will jump to the if section and execute whatever you have written beneath it. Now I'll show you how to club else if in it. So here you can write if age is equal to, so this is equal to sign, guys. Single is equal to sign is called assignment operator. You have to write it 2 times. So age is equal to, let's say 0, print, here you will have the colons also, print, I'm just hypothetically writing here, so you are just born, don't worry about voting, just born, don't worry about voting. So what happens, how it works? Let's first execute and see this. No voting rights because age is 11. Let's say age, we assign value as 0. Now execute it. You're just born, don't worry about voting. How it works? First, if section will get executed. If the condition is not matching here, it will go to the next section, that is else if. If even in else, if the condition is not true, then it will go to else section. Else section will always and always get executed only if the condition on top of it are not true. Only in that case else section will get executed. There are different variations to work on it also. You can also use the input function here. For example, input, what is your age in inverted quotes, because it accepts string. I want to show you something. Because it will accept number, and you know input function returns, you always returns your string. So I need to do the typecasting here. So what I'm doing is I'm combining all the topics, guys, which we have studied in previous videos. So if you don't know about typecasting or input function, it is preferable that you see the previous videos first. So integer, what I'm saying is that value which I'm going to pass will be integer, and all the calculations, the conditions will be on integer. So that's why I did typecasting here. I said whatever the input will be converted into integer and then put condition on top of it. Otherwise the conditions won't work on it. It will give you error. So I'll execute this. Now, what is your age? So I'm writing 27 here. Enter. You can vote. Again, if you want to execute it, now let's say 0, enter. You're just won, don't worry about voting. This is how if, elif or else condition work. Also, one more thing, you can add as many elif as possible, whatever you want. If you think you have more than one elif, you can keep on clubbing them in between. Last will be else. So the closing can be else. So this is how your control statements work. Thank you so much for being part of this video. I'll see you in the next video. We will discuss looping statements. Thank you.